lakad matatag!
Normally.
They do throughout the game, right? They get the Kunkka.
Damn. All right, so PSG's actually gone for a very old school
toe against the tree and the Drow Ranger very well in this lane. And already you can see that off to a pretty good start, getting some damage there onto the tree, in some trouble with the shards block off. Does look like almost going down. Yes, first blood, Zhangyu finds it.
That must have been exactly enough damage. It's level 1 Crypt Swarm.
On tree again up here. Or no, instead they're just gonna go back onto Monet. So tag team, they throw out the right clicks. Is it gonna be enough to kill off the DP in time? Monet is gonna go down to Planet, but they get the kill onto Zhangyu first.
Oh my god, I mean the Wraith Bands, right? You see the effect of them immediately. 6 armor on this Death Prophet, they're able to just commit onto Drow.
Have to take the long walk back home. So Kunkka able to bully him out with this double bracer build that we're seeing from Nothing to Say. And this is going to be a pretty nice window when he gets level 6 before the Pango's going to have it completed. Is why you smile. Trouble just gets dropped. Shiro trying to get something to turn it back the other way, but Bobica should just be able to walk that one off.
Yeah, as Exo is popped, they're going on Monet.
Big play up top. Can they get him? Right underneath that tower, and the tree armor, oh, he's living through a lot of it, but the rotation comes on in with that Rolling Thunder, and Planet down low. Monet just barely off the mark. The Ghost is still chasing him there, but it looks like Monet's gonna get out. Planet goes down, and Zhangyu just sort of has to sit here and get some damage onto the tower. It is gonna be a pretty good exorcism used, but losing the Tusk and not getting the Drow hurts.
Yeah. Still well worth it. As bottom now,
Well,
Chrono.
He moves back into lane and is going to catch 2 ultis. Nothing to say, walks into the Chrono for a second.
Midas.
But XXS, Tidebringer hit, does have him pulled back in and then brought down.
Okay, his Midas is on the courier right above him. He actually didn't put it on himself. He did punch the courier there. So at the very least, Aster, they don't get the kill, but they will be able to open up the map for Monet up there.
God, XXS, he just walks back in and double ults again right on top of this Doom. Yeah, they are doing what they need to do here on LGD.
The state of the game is just very slow. I think they have to kind of be very careful.
The X, they find him, pulls him back in. It's only Bobica, and actually stolen X, as they get the overgrowth to catch onto everybody. Bobica low, but not dead yet, and the Fiend's Grip from the side. There's nothing to stop that one right now. XWY tries to get out of harm's way, and, well, they do have the X to pull back the Torrent. He misses it, though. Nothing to say, a rare whiff on that one. And now everybody runs into Monet. The Gus, the pushback. They do finally find that kill
But Boca
on
did
XY.
But Boca did the disjoint play. He had the X stolen, so I think he X'd his buddy and broke it, if I'm not mistaken there. So
Snowball in. They find Pichu right at the start. Force Staff pulls Planet pretty far into this one, and now they're like, okay, we'll find the initiation here. Doom on to that Kunkka, but he's just walking away, as we have said.
All right, well, I mean, they'll get... I mean, this is insane how even the last hits are. Ooh, that's a big steal. He hasn't even... Okay, didn't use another spell. They've got Boat.
Well, so do, LGD. Bobica, Force Staff, keeping him alive. Boat still waiting to the side.
Oh, Monet!
He's kind of caught. Oh, but the Hurricane Pike gets him to the other side. Overgrowth onto 4.
Oh no, XXS, he's on the cliff.
He is completely isolated. This has been a little bit crazy back and forth. Now stolen grip, but there's the Chrono onto everybody. They immediately decide, we need to take down this Rubik, kill him off before he can get that grip off. And 2 already dead for Aster, looking like it's going to be more. Another Shards connection onto Monet, and with no Hurricane Pike after this one, they're going to be able to chase down and bring down this Drow. Monet, Shards catches him again. The snowball forward, disaster in the river.
XXS blinked on the cliff. Oh no. He was stuck there as LG.
Yeah, I mean, this little ring around the rosy deal is always so scary. And you can see that neither team really wants to go outside of where their vision is here.
They have to, I feel like they have to retake this outpost, but they're going to show if they do.
Yeah, they see it on the tree. Immediately there for a couple of them, and the Doom comes out. It's on to 2. That's a great 2 to get. Shards actually keeps the rest of his team encapsulated in it, and they're now onto the Kunkka. This is the best Ags Doom I've seen in a while. The mute is there onto the Faceless Boy. He's starting to drop him down low, but the snowball turn onto Bobica. Meanwhile, XWY has to just get the hell out of there. Nothing to say. Down to super low HP, and Monet on top of him. Shiro, there's the grip from the low ground. They find it onto the Drow. That is the damage that they needed. The buyback coming in from that Bane did wonders.
That's the outpost, right? They just have...
And, well, LGD, they want to try and take this. The jump in. XWY there, he's silenced. Does have the Greaves to pull himself out of this.
He had 80% reductions, also was pretty safe. But yeah, DD Void, it's gonna get brought down pretty quick, this Roche.
Doom back up in 40 seconds. It's going to be way too late for that one. They have Overgrowth in 13. If they can wait a little bit longer, they roll in. And no, the Blink, he messed that one up completely.
Oh no.
That was not the way it was meant to go, and that is going to for sure secure this Roche for LGD.
Oh man, these little mistakes from Aster. Uh-oh.
So he canceled and then blinked in. Am I sure? Almost gets caught right there. XXS spots a couple in that river.
This is such a tense moment. Roche, 1 minute.
So WY, they move in. Shiro jumps up high ground. They find the Bane, and there's the kickback onto the Pango. But the Doom, he finds them all immediately on top of him. This Faceless Void can't do anything, and Monet up on the high ground starts to beat him down, but a great play by Jianyu to get right on top of him. It's not going to matter, though. Faceless Void doesn't get to cast anything. The Hex is there from nothing to say, but the control comes out from XXS trying to separate, and they do manage to get a little bit away from her. So on the low ground, they get the lift, the pullback. The Doom is fine. No buyback available for this Faceless Void. I mean, he's out of this fight completely. The rest of LGD in a ton of trouble as they get run down one by one. Planet kicks in Monet, but that just means Why You Smile is going to end up dying to him. They try and find a finish, but Monet still barely living through all of this. Planet, he just wants to kill him, but Monet gets away. And that one would be enormous, because then you've got that double Doom. But for now, at least, with 30 seconds, all of these heroes being got. Bobica goes for the kick and finally finds him. They get him immediately. Oh, Jianyu, they get the catch for the kill. Tusk is regretting that purchase. Although, they need to be careful. If Aster get caught in the Roche pit, there's no DP, but I guess that
they have buybacks though, right? The Drow has buyback, so if Monet does get brought down, which doesn't look like he's going to, he's gonna get that Aegis. Picks up everything.
Aegis in hand, and back to the races. Why You Smile finds one immediately, gets jumped on. XXS pairs together to get the kill, and Shiro, I don't know if you can do this alone, my friend, although is starting to bring him down, but the kick away, get out of there. Okay. Now, Overgrowth control, nothing to say, is in a ton of trouble. They throw out the Doom and actually throw him back onto the Tusk.
Oh my.
Dude!
Baboka, he is just on fire.
The Doom, I mean, it's still a little bit scary against this lineup, and there's the kickback. They find him with the grip. Under control, the Chrono is already down, trying to kill him, but they just walk into the Chrono right now with nothing to say. Do they have enough for the finish? They will, but Monet, they're on top of him. Jianyu trying to do damage to this Drow. Can they do it though? Shiro needs to get a jump up at the Doom. At the last second, XXS finds him. Pichu just comes on in and punches down that tree to death. That is a triple kill for XXS. The man does it again, and though there are buybacks, there are not the spells they need.
No, Monet was just...
Buyback comes out from nothing to say. With no Chrono, it feels like an impossibility defending against this. They do jump right away onto that Drow, but the silence is there. They're waiting on it. There it is. Chrono, which was stolen by Bobica, because why not? And now the connection, that's a DP dead. XXS right on top of him. Didn't stand a chance. He's trying to beat him down, but the turn, it's too much. Nothing to say. Also in trouble. They buy back on this DP. She is going to be brought down. GG is called.
Wow.
Aster, still looking good, still looking like the top team in China.
These guys are damn good at Dota. I mean, after what, one or two little mistake kind of...
One here, like an Ursa or a Gon.
Okay,
yeah. Oh, yeah, PA is one of the nicer combos against it.
That bottle charge sips it up a little bit, but nothing to say. He's going to have to head off to the side. Jianyu, down bottom, is going to get ran down by Monet. Wraps around the trees, gets vision there for the dagger, and that's going to be first blood. First blood for the PA.
Oh, God. Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Oh, that is... that might be a really bad sign there for PSG.LGD. The ideal hero for Aster getting the...
Even like the poison drew the aggro of the creep wave over so that it reconnects again.
And they get the first power rune as well, XWY. It's not a DD or something like that, but it's a regen, so he can just stand his ground. He's now bottom.
This is 2 levels ahead right now for Monet.
Oh
gets another kill. And
Genomization, but Book is like, I'll get the mech.
Dude, why are they bullying him? They're actually not going to dive him under tower. I was wondering if they were going to go all the way in, and instead it's run back towards this side. Bulka, trying to get out of there. Not looking like it's going to happen. So they do find themselves the first kill on the board and trying to punish some more here onto the Ember. XWY keeps the right clicks going. Nothing to say, losing a lot of HP. This is maxed out Slight.
So it's kind of fighty. So it's Treads, Corrosion, and then Battle Fury. So at least he's able to pressure a bit onto this Death Prophet. But Aster, don't think that they're too fussed about it by any means. As now the rotation.
Root there onto 2. A second round soon to come out. Bringing YU Smile very low. Ember Coddle still very good in the Remnant chase. Sleight of Fist does connect for the kill.
And he's got another shocker in a second too if he wants to pump up his buddy. Sure does.
We'll do just that. Great way to enable an Ember.
Oh yeah. And it's IO. You know, you might be the one that's trying to protect. Oh, actually we're seeing bottom. They're actually moving.
That was the bait. Oh wow. My god. They waited there under tower. Monet is like, yeah, come on, dispose me.
He's high-fiving.
Nothing to say. They're trying to stop this. They will use the glyph now, but still willing to keep this pressure on. And SD almost going down. They're still tanking through this tower here. And the heals, they're out. It's going to be enough to keep it alive. They even use the glyph. They still have that mech ready.
That's a
if they decide to try and take this fight. It will connect, brings him low, but the mech to save, it's not enough.
Planet.
Too greedy.
Planet, what a play. He gets the 5th stack, puts the disruption on, and they get the commitment. I was going to say, they have some struggles to be able to control this Ember, but that is probably the best and only way that they can do it on their team here, as Planet, really nicely done hiding in the 4 and the chains in particular from Ember Spirit.
For PA, going to be that little bit behind, but still keeping pretty even, at least with the Pango, as they're going immediately. Monet went for the blur to try and get out the vision, not there, blown up. That is perfect for LGD.
And Shiro gets the last hit, so big gold going his way, and that's, soon the Manta. They will be brought back, though.
Oh, and gets out of there with the haste, just barely. They will kill off that IO, but nothing to say. Rolls back in. Trying to make something happen right there. Jianyu finds Bulbaka. Tries to get a little bit of separation there. XWY, they're not killing Bulbaka. He gets out, and now the Chakra of the second round, they kill off the Marcy.
What a halberd.
That was everything they needed and a bit more, and now Planet wants to pop that ultimate, wants to get out of harm's way, but it won't happen. So they find a couple key kills, but it's not easy. And XWY has been having a really good game on this Ember, despite being not super high in terms of net worth. He's been able to really draw a lot of attention around for himself. And
Shiro with Manta's ready to fight.
They go right on in, but Static Storm down, and now in trouble. Can they all in onto this anti-mage? Do they even want to try and do that? Still getting healed back up. YU Smile keeps Shiro alive, and the Static Storm was not enough. With nobody else nearby, they could not make that kill happen, and
XWY,
he has to get out of here. Bulbaka shows up. That gives the extra mana. Slight dodge. Remnant, no, he can't get out. XWY dies, but the jump in, XXS tries to turn. Not sure if this one's going to be enough here, as nothing to say, just gets out of there.
My god, I mean, PSG.
He is so incredibly farmed on Shiro.
Yep, and I just see Marcy constantly hiding in trees, waiting for a potential jump, as there's the relocate, the glyph.
BKB, TP out, but the bash looks for it and finds it. Oh, Monet, it's just not your day. As will get the jump to try and escape. They have full vision, and Shiro cleans up.
Potential Roche now.
They want to go in for that one. That was just a little bit of luck and a lot of anticipation. And now, nothing to say. Rolls through, finds him. Right at the beginning, a good blinding light pushback, trying to bring down this Ember, and do they have enough damage? Yes.
Wow. And now they get the Roche and a big kill out of it. Wow, I mean, this draft, this is a treat to watch.
Well, the rotation on in. Shiro spots. Yeah, Ember, and immediately drains the mana, but not quite enough. Okay, that's a start, but oh my god, that Death Prophet just gets obliterated, and Marcy is back online after a very frustrating laning stage, I'm sure. Jianyu is having a much better time of it now.
Yeah, it looks like we're gonna go game 3. Woo.
It's happening.
Shiro, I mean, he just jumps in.
Bulbaka, they're ready. They are pissed off about how it went last time around, and ready to walk high ground now and start taking down this tier 3 tower.
Glyph was already used too. It seems that, LGD, they came with the strat, and the strat has been working beautifully. Shiro up to high ground, 20 seconds on Aegis. Says hello.
It's a strat as old as time. Pick anti-mage and get the bash.
Oh my
And
God.
Monet, okay, gets healed back up. The BKB just trying to escape, seeing if they can take down this Marcy. Not looking like it's super likely, as that is a dead Death Prophet. Static Storm dropped down. Aegis about to expire, and does now expire, okay? XWY trying to control on Shiro. Silence is there, but the disruption to keep him alive. XXS, but the blink back means that Shiro is going to be fine.
And he reflects the glimpse.
Just bare.
Not twice.
And LGD's like, okay, well, nobody's home.
my
They
God,
must
long
be
wrap.
smoked up. And it feels like they now know where they're at.
Yeah.
Immediately get that D ward. And are they going to just try and take the fight to him? XXS
Shiro's
on the
just
low
in.
ground pops it. Okay. Keeping him under control and immediately Bash brought down low, but gets the Remnant out. Not a terrible way to start the fight. That one is kind of rough. Gets the Ogre Seal to get away, but Shiro with that BKB is there for the chase down. XWY, they won't be able to get in range to catch him, but they will get this Disruptor, who has no escape.
Felt like a kind of desperate play from Matt.
Shiro walks up, spots, hey, Monet is there, jumps right on top of the DP, and a BKB comes out, but you can see LGD doing what damage they can. They actually overcharge onto the Marcy now, finding themselves Monet. He gets a little bit of separation,
They're on the SD.
XXS there, and they do kill off one of these saving supports, but with nothing to say, rolling back and forth. Monet did not stand a chance. They kill off the Marcy, but everybody else starts to die, and GG is gonna be called. LGD force game 3.
Yes! I mean, yeah, we're
That's
all
what he
blessed.
wants.
I mean, everybody's blessed. Viewers, us, etc. Yeah, phenomenal. I mean, I had a little bit of doubts and reservations about the AM, but I was completely...
As well, I'm sure PSG.LGD anticipated it.
I
They
mean,
go with the
I was gonna say you'd hope they anticipated it. They were.
He's in trouble, doesn't have Swashbuckle, and look at that!
He's dead.
Oh, it's actually Pichu that moves in and gets the first blood of all heroes. And now with the disruption, okay, Aster, this is in from Why You Smile, made sure that the tower did not go down. A second rotation here could be looking to do some actual damage to XWY as they'll get the disruption and now the roll. So we'll have that effect placed over onto him too from his own dragon form. And well, just like that, he's dead. What a great rotation from LGD.
And I'd love to have a free game.
And up top, they find their man, Monet,
Okay.
right there.
Whoops.
Goes for the Rupture. And, well, Marcy, no way out of that one. So a little bit exuberant.
A little bit of an overextension, but also an over-rotation coming out from Aster. XXS comes top, but he's not needed up there for that kill. Now they'll send Monet bottom, but he can't even stand.
This is going to be a big window for them here. And, I mean, they're going to run into the tree as they head up to this high ground. Smoke is going to break. They spot him. Hello, hello. Overgrowth out. Can they do anything? Monet is there, does have Rupture, but doesn't look like he wants to fight yet. XXS with no blink, 500 gold away from it. They can't really run into this. And now, Shadow Demon ulti, so he can't even get his blink off. XWY in trouble. XXS looks for his skewer, looks for anything, but it's just gonna be to try and get away.
They might still go down.
Rupture. Yeah, nothing to say, is in some trouble here. Has to stand his ground. Monet, very low, but nothing to say, lives. Unreal.
All right, maybe we are going to have a repeat of the second game. My God, LGD. So higher rate than we are seeing Aster able to.
They're bringing everybody, but I don't know if they can do anything here. They do have that stun from XWY. Jumps for Shiro, gets him there. Where's the save? Gets the rage off, gets the back away, the armlet. He's fine. And now Aster, I mean, they're going to get a skewer back on an illusion, but XXS, he's in trouble.
They're in.
They got him caught. They got him controlled, but the root, okay. Stolen shield crash, that's not that great, but a big blood rate comes out, and that is going to be 2 dead. Monet running very quick and gonna run down, nothing to say here too. Does he manage to escape from this one? The swash to get away does slow him down, but they've got vision, so nothing to say. He's gonna get ran down.
Nicely done. All right, slight overextension. Shiro goes, I thought Shiro...
Trying to be annoying as she is.
Yep.
And last game, you know, it was, I think, or was it the game before that? LGD was blessed with one. Philosopher's Stone has nothing to say. Is going to get caught by that overgrowth in the Rupture. TP out, maybe. RP used.
Holy.
Wow. That is everything.
They really want him dead. I imagine so. Dagger of Bristol?
Shiro's coming in.
Not using the dagger, okay. Either way.
I'm down to half HP, but it feels like they know. And XWY walking forward in the middle of it.
He jumps in.
Pops the ulti. They need to get something out, but no overgrowth, no nothing. But Monet jump in, find it, but before the skewer comes back, able to get in on top of them.
Baboka
Tries to chase and gets that finish.
What a play from Baboka. Lifts, saves the DK, and then also gets this rebound steal. Probably one of the best steals that you can actually get on a Rubik.
Done for this mag. And they're setting up to try and take this bottom tower. Nothing to say. Oh, he gets caught. It was a greed play from him, and then the rupture's there. Dude, he was so close to that Lincoln Sphere. 400 gold away, just wanted to get it from that tower, killing off those creeps. It doesn't happen, and the tier 2 has just gone so quickly.
Aster reading the map perfectly. Just the instant jump when they knew that he was going to try to do some type of play like that, and they were super prepared. And now they have ward vision, even on top of the Marcy. Uh-oh.
LGD, they are looking good, but Aster that little bit better, and it's the little bit that's separating these two teams as every move they make is being countered. Aster are playing flawlessly.
And look at Baboka.
There's nothing to say. Nearby, XXS looking for an opening. They find that Marcy right at the start. Disruption to keep him alive for the moment. Turns, unleash, Monet hit upon. XXS still waiting just to the side with that RP. The rundown comes out. Shiro gets caught right on the edge of that RP. They pull him in. They find that bash. The stun is going to be there. Although, nothing to say. Looking for the roll around. He gets to the infest out, but the bash, as soon as he comes out of it, Monet will fall. Shiro needs to armlet toggle, but there's not enough toggle in the world. Nothing to say. Still living in that ball form, but with the rest of Aster still alive and only Monet dead, I don't think that LGD have enough damage to get through these heroes.
They did it perfectly on the side of Aster. He blinks past the initiation where the Marcy is getting ruptured onto the Shadow Demon that prevents this demonic cleanse from coming out there. After that early game, it didn't matter. They found these like 2 fights, and that's the way that Aster plays, right? All they need is 1. It's almost a satanic finish on. I mean, Shiro is still unbelievably farmed, but the team fights just look very difficult. The layers that LGD has to take in order to take them, as they just keep getting jumped.
These wards, so much vision.
XWY is a menace. 8-1 and 5.
Yeah, the silence will be there, so Shiro, he can't even really feel confident. He needs to sort of finish off the Satanic. You don't want to have to pop Satanic to dispel an Orchid, right? Feels pretty bad.
Yeah, they need something to start going in their favor. This game feels pretty impossible. Look at the dragon form. Isn't it the same as the level 6 one? I mean, he's level 18 now, though, so that is the blue dragon.
And they get him there. Shiro pops it, turns the control onto XXS. That's a good
Shiro's
fight.
dead.
But, yeah, with Shiro already gone, it doesn't matter. Even though they take down XXS, even though there's no RP, LGD just still don't have the tools to deal with Aster.
Scaling too hard on multiple cores on the side of Aster.
So much vision everywhere. That ward up on the high ground breaks the Lincoln Sphere. Monet jumped upon, but the stun for the turnaround. Monet can just fight if he wants to. And Bulbaka says, get in there, buddy. It's time to battle. Nothing to say is going to actually bring him down. So Bulbaka gets his carry killed. Okay, we can't praise everything this guy does, but still a nice response from LGD.
Why You Smile says, all right, move over everybody else. I'm becoming the carry.
Why You Smile doesn't have as big of a mana pool this time. Jump in. Already, Rupture used, and Pango in a ton of trouble. Did manage to get disrupted for the moment, but the jump out of the infest, it's there. Monet's dead. And again, the Rainbow Flurry, it goes out, starts to bring down XWY. RP from XXS, but the skewer, it's not going to be enough for the chase. Why You Smile, one more hit from Downtime. He gets it for the kill.
Oh my god, he's
Roche about to respawn, and back and forth the series goes.
Holy, it was 4-16. 9-20, they completely bring it back.
And Roche,
I have to see the Enchantress damage again. Waiting for it. It looked like he was going to get 3 heroes there, but ends up only getting 2 and instantly have to retreat. LGD, too damn strong.
Dude, are they going to keep going here?
I think so.
I mean, with RP down,
AC Satanic, or AC Deso.
There's still some scary points, like being pulled back into the base, stunned again, and does have that Aegis expiring. Nothing to say, trying to roll back and forth, finds onto Baboka, the overgrowth is there, steals the Unleash, and Marcy in trouble, getting bashed, getting controlled, getting killed. Rubik for Marcy, so far favoring Aster. Can they find any more? Planet dead. Skewer back looking for, but Why You Smile, throwing out the rainbows, doing those right clicks, disarm onto him, all the rainbow damage. And that is enough to at least scare Aster away for the moment.
I would be scared too.
bad. Aster, they know that there's a ward up there on that high ground, so they're going to try and play around it and instead retake this outpost.
Okay.
But moving into Danger Town.
LGD's got vision here.
He force staffs in. That is a dead tree. And now XWY, they did not expect them to be here. RP back onto 2, but can Monet do enough damage? Disruption there immediately. Why you smile, keeping XXS's Blink Dagger broken, and Shiro just dies though.
They get the stun.
And now Monet, they gotta run. Overgrowth out, control there, but immediately takes it off. Nothing to say, bouncing back and forth, trying to kill him off. The heal, but the Enchantress is gonna die. Nothing to say. Barely gets out of there before Bash comes.
Roche just respawned.
Dude, the instant respawn.
This game is insane.
Oh my god, tries to chase, wants to find Planet, but can't quite get him. And they see it immediately. Scary stuff. 42 minutes in. Why you smile on the high ground. Starts to throw out some impetus shots. The pullback though, onto 1. They find him, nothing to say. Gets the roll up and gonna get bashed, gonna get abyssal, gonna get killed. Does have buyback. Why you smile, he went too far forward. Disruption's there to keep him alive. Now the Pango buyback. Disarm onto Bloodseeker, the overgrowth there. Tries to jump, tries to kill Monet. Very low, does go down once. Shiro gets that finish. And now Marcy's low. Marcy's dead, doesn't have a buyback. Rolling back and forth, finds XWY, but the rest of these heroes don't want to fight. The RP comes out, connects onto 2. The AoE damage, another disruption save, but it's only delaying the inevitable as the second RP comes out. They find themselves target after target. Shiro controlled, Shiro living for a long time, but eventually Shiro will die. And Why You Smile does a lot with this impetus, but it's not looking like it's quite enough in the end.
They got XXS.
That's a big one to get, but they just back.
These buybacks.
Can they make this work? They are in the mid lane, a little bit separated from each other. Shadow Demon kind of just drops down the ward. Oh, and he finds him. They get him right at the start. Broken, in trouble. Hex the bash. It connects now onto Monet. TK's dead. Aster are falling apart. XXS, he gets his blink broken. Oh, the Shiva's Guard, it barely clipped him right on the edge of it. And Monet, he is in no man's land. LGD make the comeback happen, immediately buys back.
DK's dead for 110 though.
Oh my god, LGD, how are you swinging this again?
They're just incredible how they take these fights. They get the vision for a hot second, they make the immediate jump, so...
What, 4 minutes away from those tier 5 neutrals? There's 40 seconds left on this Aegis. Shiro, he's gonna walk in with this Demonic Cleanse, and that is going to be enough to take this melee racks most likely.
Even though they're both living armored.
He's so scared. Even still.
He's playing completely around Rage right now. So he's infested until Rage probably comes back up, and then he's going to look to pop out and finish off the racks. It is back up.
Careful, the stun, the pull, the rupture. He's dropping, he's dead. Shiro dead inside the base. The refresher needs to be careful. Marcy trying to move in and save him. That's the BKB. They've already used the control though, and now the break has to run away on Monet. Shiro keeping that control, roll forward into damn near the fountain as XWY force staff and runs into the fountain. Now looks for more. The rupture's there. Aster, they pulled them in pretty far. Why You Smile just does so much damage. Look at it. Look at him run down. They have to pop that abyssal and try and get out of there. Marcy controlled. Marcy goes down. There's the buyback. XXS also dead, and he doesn't have one. The broken DK hides in the tree line. And LGD, 3 seconds have never felt so long as those tier 4 towers are dropping. 60 gold away from having a buyback, and it's just not there. Shiro, he's ruptured, but jumps inside Why You Smile. XWY gets caught. He's stunned.
Broken.
He's killed. Well, no save from Rubik. Okay, broken.
But Monet?
But still okay there. Monet has to run out of there. Oh, the damage. It's way too much. The overgrowth trying to cover each other. Monet pops the BKB in the fountain. Nothing to say. Getting turned on. They pop the glyph finally. 10 seconds until XXS. Aster, they might finally be brought down here by LGD as DK is going to die. He does have buyback. Throw bodies, throw everything. XXS is back up. And do they finally retreat away from this? The lift back, the catch, the control. They find that Enchantress. She's silenced and looking like she might go down, although the save is there from Planet again. Gets caught. And they do manage, well, now find Planet.
Find Planet, okay.
Oh, all right. Aster, hold on.
Only just.
Somehow they hold on to their ancient.
Oh my god. And Monet, he's actually gonna have buyback. So Hex too. That's
Smoke. There's waiting for anybody.
They actually trade items. They gave the pirate hat to Why You Smile.
Waiting for anybody. Monet pulled out. RP finds it on 1, but that's not good enough. Has to get out of there. Marcy on top of it. Second RP used just to get XWY a little bit away, and now the throne is open. They're going on it right away. The Unleash is there. Monet just gonna get dropped to the Enchantress. Shiro pops Refresher, runs on in. They turn their sights onto the throne. LGD are going to win this game, take out Aster, and get us set up for a nice little rematch tomorrow.